Hello everybody and welcome back to the Mortal Kombat X Pro League Season 3 Finals presented by PS4, where we're going into our next set of winners bracket matches, which is going to be Orbit Hayatei versus PG Scar. So we're down round 1, so we've sifted through right now. So both of these guys at this point in this round would have won already. So they're used to it, they're used to the stage, they've got a feel for it. But even with that in mind, this is no uncomfortable environment for Scar. He has been here before, Season 2 finalist, he got 2nd place, and Hayatei, no stranger to offline competition, but this is his first season final appearance. Now, getting here in the week 3 of the Season 3 of the Pro League, they have actually fought before. So, do you reckon they've gone over their old footage and watched it back, or do you reckon they're just playing on how they're playing today? If you're a competitor and you're playing for this much money, I mean, you will 100% be looking at those old matches, especially against someone that you fought before. You've realized what they got hit by, what they didn't, and more importantly, how you feel like you can probably adapt on the day as well. Because, you know, bear in mind, both of you are going to be doing it. So this matchup's going to come down to a lot of old knowledge, but to be honest, right now, adaptation on the fly also. Or you can just start with a dive kick and get a chunky first hit, which Scar doing one of these amazing combos once again. How much is this going to get? About 40-ish? No, 35. Respectable 35%, and then going straight in again, just those looping 50-50s of demolition. I do wonder, I mean, like, I feel like Takeda does quite well versus Sonya in the sense that he just has that range to somewhat keep her at arm's length. Unfortunately, does drop the back 1-1-2. So, I mean, those we kind of see almost every single set, right? Those first game shakes that almost everyone seems to be suffering from when it comes to combo execution. Now, this is going to be some really, like, should either of these players opt to go for the zoning approach and try and get some keep away with these projectiles? These are not conventional projectiles. It's like grenades versus, like, blade drop versus, like, the slow-moving beams. Like, I'm not really sure who's going to have the edge from far away. So right there, it didn't really matter that Scar dropped that combo, because I mean, it was like chippable life away. He got all the corner carry anyway. If you can keep Ronin in like a safe place, he tries to punch back one, but whiffs it. Not sure whether that was a range thing or whether he did it at a bad time, but that's going to suck. And he's in the corner. Big damage incoming. Safe reload. Goes to the explosive as well instead of the stun grenade just to get that extra time. Oh wow, what is this? Scar has absolutely perfected the execution of these reload combos. You just know that if you're gonna play demolition, you need to make sure that you're nailing it, and just like that, very convincing game number 1. Well, I feel like it's a scary comparison. Season 2, we saw these combos few and far between. Like, they were there, but it was kind of like, at the time they were quite tough, so we didn't see too many people going for them. But now they fully become just bread and butter combos. It's really dangerous. But those mid combo reloads they were like brand new when it came around to Season 2, and it already perfected them. Wait a minute. Oh, nice conversion. We did say Hayatei, one of his benefits in Ronin is the ability to convert off almost any touch into a hard knockdown. Oh, good challenge on the armor. That's going to be data for later on. Blocks the low. Oh, tries to anti-cross, but it's going to get tagged by the kick, and that's a full confirm. No, misses the projectile, but no. Actually could have killed right there, but I mean, you can't give Scar a chance. Here we go. He's got 2 bars. I mean, I don't even think by the end of this combo, Hayatei's going to have a bar. Oh, the anti-ends him. Here we go. If it had just taken the damage for what it was, he'd have won the round. But right now, Scar looking to be in good form, and Hayatei challenging with the meter burn projectile. Wonderful. No, that was really well placed. I like this ability to just stay composed and use your meter like wisely while in your back foot. Because if you waste that bar, you're going into the next round really down on meter, which is going to suck for you in a game like this where that's no breaker, that's no armor. But no, his NJP is going to get tagged by the grenade. I mean, that's the benefit of demolition, right? I mean, you can block the 50-50, but the mix-up isn't over. When is he going to detonate the grenades? That's what comes next. Oh, and there's a challenge again. The low poke into the grenade just to challenge your button press. It's not your turn. It just is not your turn to press a button. Tags 50-50 this time. Because it's also like, you have to be careful when you're going for the armor, because if your armor wears off by the time the grenade detonates, you're kind of just going to trade it. So if you're spending a bar for the grenade, then it's not so good. But then Scar will be able to use that against you once he knows that's an option. But Scar sitting on 3 bars, that's also a parry. So now it's even harder to actually pressure into demolition. So you've got all this crazy offense, but if you go for him, he's got a parry with like 50% plus damage. Now, this is a very scary game for Hayatei. I mean, he has a bit of a mountain to climb in terms of getting that meter back, but I mean, demolition, not only the X-ray is now gone, but the pressure hasn't. NJP just to chase down the jump. The next touch could put him in a very bad situation. Oh, he has 3 grenades as well. There we go, this could be it. And left goes to the reload, keeps himself safe. 1 touch is going to do it. No, manages to at least get full screen. Uppercut does trade. Oh, there you go, challenging it. And that's going to be another clean game. So Scar is 1 game away from being in a very good situation. I mean, let's not forget, second place at Season 2 Finals. He's used to this stage. He was playing demo back then. He's playing demo now. All of these players have ample time to just improve and refine. And they've also known who's going to be here for a while. Now, there is arguably, well, at this point, I'd say unarguably, no better Ronin indicator on the planet than Hayatei. So you are fighting the best of that character, and you're 2-0 up on them. Like, that's a lot of momentum to go into the last game with. And also, I think when you're on the back foot of that, you're fighting the best Sonya player, and you have 3 games consecutive that you need to take. That's another element of how hard it can be to kind of keep it composed. It does drop the combo, but again, I mean, if you drop the combo when you're Demolition, as long as there's a grenade on you as you're standing up, it might not even be that bad. It's more you just miss the damage. Like, we normally say, you drop your combo, you miss momentum, you damage, you corner carry. She doesn't miss all of that as such if she's got a grenade, but obviously, like, if she's ran out, then it's going to be hard for her to get the reload back. And even then, like, she's going to do it from full screen, and the jar doesn't quite reach in time. And I like how Hayatei is kind of sticking to that space control style of play. The problem is he eats 1 dive kick on a good read of Scar. He's going to eat a full combo and kind of undo all of that work. Try to go back to it, and just like that, I'd say 1 dive kick, a good read on a button press. Oh, gets over the grenade. Costs Scar a bar for that. Hayatei gets the NJP, but Scar on the wake up to the trade again. A lot of trades right now, but the trades are kind of just resetting it back to neutral when Scar has the life lead. So it's not working out too badly for him. Oh, and he tried to convert. That would have been a really nice man damage. Oh no, he whiffs the wake up. And unfortunately, because Scar made it whiff, did able to chase it down, but it isn't actually going to matter. That could have been the round. Uh-oh, that's bad. Hayatei uses the flip to get out. The recovery keeps him safe. Tries to get that wake up whiff punish on the recovery of that string. Isn't going to quite get it. Could have let it rip. He is indeed. Oh. Wow, I like that trade. Yeah, that was really nice reactions on the reload. Oh, and he challenges it! And he's going to punish that, unfortunately, Hayatei. Either miscalculating or just being convinced Scar is going to press a button. So patient. Scar showing why he is the #1 seed this season. Just super just competitive and really decent play. But Hayatei now down on match point. Oh, just like that. He does a clean jump. A really solid read. There were other options Takeda could go for there to chase the jump. But Scar's going to be right on the money once again. Hard knockdown. Wants the mix-up. Gets down 3 on block. Oh, counter poke. Scar gets some frames. Get a reload. That was actually quite cheeky that Scar went for that on block. I mean, normally you're probably used to when the drone appears on block that it's going to be some kind of meter burn attack. I mean, maybe just back then I'm not being ready for it, but Hayatei has him in the corner. Has to keep Scar here if he wants to pull it back. Oh no, not once again! And again, oh nicing on almost full bar. Hayatei hasn't even got 1 yet. But the problem that's going to cause Hayatei now is he used that bar. He's not going to have a breaker for a while. So, no, he uses other bar. This is going to be death. 1 more mix-up's going to take it. Also parry as well, he has to be so careful. But no, clean going to take it. Just like that, 3-0, Scar's going to take it. The X-Ray just to go, you know what, don't even need this bar. I'm going to be moving on, and the guys are going to move on. I mean, that was very, very convincing from Scar. But that's the danger of a character that does so much meatlessly. I mean, he is happy. You can tell he's happy with that. They've had some good close sets before in the Pro League, but right now, that was just straight 3-0. But that really comes to the threat of having a character that's just so not meter intensive. Like, you can use the combos, the meter on combos for bigger damage, or you can use it for mix-ups, but fundamentally, grenades don't cost you anything aside from a replenishable resource. I mean, and that's one of the elements right now. You can see even right here in the replay where just Demolition has been developed so far where just being able to reload mid-combo is just a humongous part of playing this character. I mean, when it came around to Season 2, when Scar was kind of, debuting this, when it was only just found, no one really knew what was going on. It seemed like this kind of very situational, tricky thing. But now, you know, going into Season 3, months of time to develop and figure stuff out. I'd say if it's situational, it's a situation Scar's finding himself in a lot, because it's literally being the difference between why these sets are being so crazy, just momentum based right now. Scar is just riding it, and just like that, did an entire bar without using a single entire round without using a single bar meter.